One of the greatest assets that this earth has is the myriad species of plants, animals, insects and microbes. And catalogued species on this earth are considered to be about 10 million. But the uncatalogued, we are yet to even know who they are, what they are, is about 100 million. So there is large number of biodiversity that we are not even aware of. Somebody rightly said, you have to conserve them even to appreciate your ignorance one day. So these days we see the death of diversity, the death of biodiversity in all its spheres, whether it is insects, whether it is birds, whether it is microbes. This is considered to be an age of mass extinction, which means almost about, this is the 6th mass extinction is what the ecologists are considering. So what is happening today is that much of the Earth's planet is cultivated by human beings, what they call as Anthropocene, which means it's a human constructed world. And even in the human constructed world, you see a very narrow germplasm, very few species being cultivated, very narrow varieties being cultivated for human consumption or for the consumption of the animals that he rears. But in nature as such, because of the impact of agriculture, large part of the earth's surface is today being used by humans and it is cultivated by humans. It is a nature created by humans and it has a huge impact on the real nature, the pristine nature that exists out there. When, of course, species always come and go and they evolve, but when in a short span of time you lose out large number of species, that is considered to be mass extinction. Bees, for example, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations says that unless you have bees, you may need to spend about $500 billion for pollination alone. So that is the value that we are able to pursue, though it is instrumental, though it is self-centered, we are today able to ascribe certain value, or rather value, at least a price to nature. So death of diversity and loss of species on earth has got an enormous negative impact on the very health of the planet. We don't see it quickly or immediately, but in long term we see it, we see a huge, humongous damage to every other species, because nature is interconnected, nature is intertwined. So you just can't think of the health of humans in isolation, because human as such is considered to be a super organism, nurturing almost 90% of the cells in his body which don't belong to him. So we say we are a super organism, we are only 10% human in our own body. That is a kind of biodiversity we see all around us, in us, on us, all around us. So unless we conserve this, they call this as conservation biology. Unless we conserve this and preserve this, we will not be able to understand the totality, not just the kind of monetary measurement, but how do you see the value in nature, and it is very deeply interconnected to human health and the health of the planet.